Morning, folks. Brian here, Geomagnetic Earth Watch, on Wednesday, April 3, 2024 on our planet. Hope you're all well this morning. So people, I'm going through my morning checks of all the news and videos and stuff. My recommendation to you is to be highly suspicious of certain people. This is the third time now. So the Suspicious Observers video, Mr. Ben Davidson is directly suggesting that the Taiwan earthquake is the result of a coronal hole stream which hasn't arrived yet. So in his video this morning, he's talking about the coronal hole stream that is forecasted to arrive actually tomorrow and only trigger a G1 minor geomagnetic storm conditions. In his video, when he was talking about it, then he said, quote, "and it happened," end quote, directly referring to the Taiwan earthquake. The coronal hole stream from the coronal hole opening hasn't hit us yet. And when it does, geomagnetic storm conditions do not ever trigger immediate seismic responses, period. It takes anywhere from 24 to 48, 72 hours for the highly charged particles to penetrate the Earth's crust. This is the third time, people. The first time, he blamed your cellular outage on something that wasn't even Earth-facing and did not produce a CME or a proton storm. He blamed your cellular outage, and I'm quoting him, the most significant space weather event to ever have happened. From the X-class flare, which wasn't even coming around the limb yet. It wasn't even slightly Earth-facing. It did not produce a CME. It did not produce a proton event. Second, he blamed the Baltimore Bridge incident, the ship, from an induced current 2 days after an event, and he blamed, or he suggested, that that event caused the ship engine fire. And now he is directly stating that the Taiwan earthquake was the result of the coronal hole stream, which hasn't even arrived yet. Don't believe me, and I don't care. Go look at the video. Go look at any of the space weather monitoring sites. Pick one. We're nowhere near any geomagnetic instabilities. And again, it doesn't happen immediately. I'll give you my explanation. Someone asked me, because I said in my video I had a high, I suspected something was going to happen. Certainly not from any geomagnetic instabilities. So Taiwan is on the west edge of the Philippine plate. On the other side of the Philippine plate in the Marianas Trench, remember there was a series of maybe 5 magnitude 6+ earthquakes just north of Guam just before. Then there were a series of magnitude 4 plus earthquakes in the same region as the Taiwan earthquake just before. These were precursor indications to me. I suggest that from all those magnitude 6 plus, I believe it was 6.3 and other earthquakes in the Marianas Trench, shoved the plate over. And it started off with those magnitude 4 plus earthquakes on the east coast of Taiwan, then the big one. I suspected that something was going to happen on the west side of the Philippine plate. You can't pinpoint exact locations, but the earthquake started up in that region before yesterday, suggesting that perhaps an event was forthcoming. The geomagnetic storm for the coronal hole opening is not scheduled to arrive till tomorrow. Something that which has not happened yet cannot trigger an earthquake yesterday. Be highly suspicious. Spook.